Welcome everybody back to our video. Today I want to do a little bit of history, Major Exile history on my elementary, middle, and high school years. Because it's actually quite interesting, especially it's more or less embarrassing. I don't even know what I was thinking at the time. But I was just a kid living a kid's life. And of course, as kids do, they're retarded. They're idiots. And I don't think anyone should disagree. Kids are stupid. They're born to be stupid at first. They grow up and gain more conscience. So, what I will say may either shock you or just probably be a. Oh my god, I'm killing myself. May be a normal thing in your life. Who knows? Because me, it was a roller coaster of rides and emotions. Either ways, let's begin. Also, here's some comments on the screen, and leave a like and subscribe if you guys actually like to see more content. I'm gonna be doing other games like Miso Day because I want to see anime women, and I also really have an obsession with the game because it's funny. At least from what I've seen, incredible. But either ways, without further ado, let's begin. So, let's talk about the elementary school years. It was normal. The education system, I'm also going to talk about. The education system back then in elementary was pretty average. It's like every other. They don't really put so much stress on you. It is simple. It's what you're going to use in life. You're going to use that casually. You're going to be living up to probably the normal expectations everyone should have. You should never have a high expectations unless that person really wants high expectations. Why are you God bridging? My guy, get a life. So, either ways, high expectations only needed for people who want the high expectations and have shown to continue the expectations. Otherwise, let's continue. Anyways, so for anyone that is going to be curious, elementary school, in my elementary school, I was probably shoving crayons up my ass. I don't remember what I was doing. But I do know I got held back twice in elementary school. How embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing how I got held back twice. I can't remember what grades I got held back in. I know one was third grade. I forgot the other one. But quite embarrassing. I probably was bringing cars to school for like another fallback because I know one of them was just me never giving a care to learn. Or at least wanting to bring toys to school because I was obsessed with toys. As any kid should be. Toys are normal. But either ways, it was fun. It was simple education. Education that shouldn't be hard. And in fact, I was really good at it. And I was also like in the top people for being smart in fast math. If anyone has a remembered history about it. Because if anyone's been there back then and heard of fast math, oh my god, you gotta get yourself a gold medal. That's a thing that we had in Texas mainly. Because I've lived in Florida my whole life, but when I go to my grandmother's for the summer, and then sometimes for a full year, that was fast math. But either ways, it was great. And I think any person, any kid, would enjoy their life, as they should. But shortly after, we would get out of elementary school because it was normal. You would have one teacher. We get into middle school. The worst time to live your life. I hated middle school. And I think everyone would, because middle school was just a bunch of kids growing up, becoming more aggro, and this was at the time I was being rebellious. Well, not as much, because I mean, I was always on the computer, and this is when I would start to get addicted to the computer. A lot more, because that would be at the time Bedwars would become a thing. And I was addicted to Bedwars. No joke. I'm dead ass. I was hard grinding that game, and I used to be a 700 star. Not to flex, by the way. Yeah, I'm flexing. Anyways, so it was quite insane at the time for me. Me being a 700 star at the time, there was like 1.5k, so I think that was a good time to be a high star. Either way. Oh shit. Oh my god, he's gonna get my bed. Oh no. I could kill him probably. Oh, that combo was nasty. So, either ways, Middle school just became the worst thing. We started needing to go to different classes every period, which was ridiculous. Why not stick with one teacher? Won't that make things easier? I'm not understanding. Why go so extra about it? So I... Easy. Anyways, why were they being so extra? I never knew that. I don't know why we switched classes. It's probably to get everyone's exercise going, because you know America, they're fat asses. They all... Oh god, excuse me. They're all just big fat asses that like to sit down and eat burgers. It couldn't be me. Could be me, except I'm somehow not fat yet. I do want to gain a little weight. Either ways. So, middle school was the worst time of my life, and the education would start to rise up, which... Okay. Let it be, let that happen, okay? That makes sense for certain things, except I still don't see a point in using it at times. Let's take example, oh god. Oh dear! Let's take, for example, the whole, like, let's say, measuring the, floor for something. Yes, you might at some point use it because you're gonna be a father. At some point, you will get your own family and want to, like, build something of your own. You're gonna need to have that type of skill. That makes sense. I completely understand. And I wouldn't doubt that. That makes much more sense so we're gonna go into high school. But I was very miserable in middle school because I didn't have really friends and I kept moving. This was at the time where we would start like constantly moving, and at one point we were sleeping in a car at times. This would be a reoccurrence throughout my life. Because this isn't the first time, but we won't talk about the whole thing like that. We're going to talk more or less about the school life. So it was miserable. I didn't like school. I hated it. School was just the worst thing you could ever put me in, and I would start faking to be sick. Well, not at first, of course. I was more or less getting sick, no matter what. So that was a problem. But sooner or later, I would actually start to get better. But then I would start to actually pretend being sick because I genuinely hated school. It was the worst thing for me, and it's the worst thing you could put a child in. Children view that as like jail. And when I went to visit my sister, damn, it looked like jail. It looked like fucking jail. Do I want to be in school where it looks like jail? No. So that was pretty miserable time to be alive. I did not like it. And since I was constantly moving, I made a very good friend at that time, which was a friend that I would see in high school. So we met in middle school, and he was considerably... We lived there longer than usual, which is great. It was great to keep us from, like, going down in grades and constantly having the fear of getting, like, held back. Because, man, I already got held back twice. Do I need a third one? Ooh, emeralds. Thought they weren't there. And that was pretty terrifying to me. But I made a friend. His name was Patrick. I won't say anything else about that because I don't think anyone needs to know his full name. I don't even remember his full name myself, and me and my brother would make the joke, more like he would make the joke, Patrick the Starfish. Either ways, he was considerably one of my only friends in my entire middle school, which is crazy because you would expect kids to at least have a friend group. You always got to make sure you have a friend group when you get into school, or else you're gonna be alone. You're gonna be big loner, a sad little weakling, and you're just gonna be lonely forever. I don't know, but it was horrific for me. But he kept me going. I was happy to be his friend, and we actually had a sleepover. And he was one of the his sisters were one of the reasons why I got into anime more and more. Because at the time I never really had much interest in anime. Didn't really know much about it. I only watched Sword Art Online at the time. Then, I watched this one called Soul Eater. That is when my entire addiction to anime started kicking in. Not really, but to be honest, let's say that, because that was my second ever anime to watch. Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna win. So it was great. It was great for me. I had a friend, and his sisters were nice, and it was great. So middle school was here and there, but I still had to move a lot. All right, here's high school. We're in high school now. The worst, well, not really. It wasn't really worse in towards being a kid, to be honest. I mean, high school was definitely better than middle school in terms of like sanity towards having friends. I actually made a friend group, which was awesome. And I, in fact, had a crush on someone at that time. And I would also begin to meet one of my old friends that I knew from like middle school. The amount of times we have moved was actually insane, to a point where I never thought I'd see her again. And fun fact, we've dated before. Not long, because of course I didn't know how to be a boyfriend. So it was something I couldn't be asked. I didn't really want to have a boyfriend status at that time. I didn't really know how to handle a relationship, and I was doing bad already with my e-dating relationships, because I'm an e-dater, of course. Or was, I mean, I haven't had a relationship in a while, so not willing to go through that. Either ways, I'm an e-dater. Yeah, so what? Either ways. After seeing my friend again after so long, I was happy about it. It was great. It was a great feeling too. But what was even better was I would make more friends. I would also it would be awesome. You would go to the gym, and we would at times play dodgeball, which was my favorite part, because I love hitting people with balls. Though I hit one kid in the face, which I felt horrible about. And I was scared I was gonna go to the principal's office and then get my knees chopped off. Though there was bad times in high school, which I'll get to in a second. But either ways, I made friends, I had a crush, and I got to see one of my old friends that I dated at one point. We didn't really know each other much in middle school, but we would know each other more after she would start coming over to our house. It was unfortunate to also go into another issue. The homework, well, not homework, I don't think we've really had much homework, but the learning of math. Certain things in school I can understand. We could probably use that for the future. Like reading, that is important. You need to learn to read, but I already knew how to read. But certain things like pronunciations and such, understandable. Get that being used. That's understandable. But my guy, you're telling me I have to learn the quadratic formula of the basis of like some square or something? What? What do I need to learn about the Pythagorean? What? Am I going to use that in my 9 to 5 job? Am I going to be learning that in my office work? Why not make some... Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, he didn't fall off. So, like, why were we learning such ridiculous math that we weren't going to use? If we just give us an option to learn it, if we really want to do like space work, because they started teaching us about the mass of the planet. Man, I don't give a shit about that. I only live from 50 to 100 years if I don't get cancer at that time. I don't understand why am I needing to learn that? So it was really confusing to me, and I was really pissed about it. Okay, math. That's gonna be a problem. Certain things you don't. I don't want to learn science. Why do I need to learn about the like what fucking poison? And why do we need history? Does it look like I give a single shit about our past? No matter how much you tell us how it happened or what happened, it's gonna happen again, brother. Why are you telling this? It's just gonna happen again. I don't understand. What's the point in history? Math, I can understand in certain situations, as long as we're not learning the Pythagorean of like some square root of fucking solar mass. That's dumb. That's stupid. Man, teaching us garbage that we'll never use in real life. And I don't think I'm gonna use science stuff. Teach us in college, man. And it's ridiculous. It's coming to the point where not many people are just trying that hard. Because, I mean, why would I want to... Okay, I fell. Why would I want to try that hard? I don't give a shit. I don't. It's so dumb. So I have my complaints here and there. History is dumb. Science, certain parts are dumb. It is cool learning about it, but it's like I'm never gonna use it, or it's like they think I'm gonna turn into a criminal. Like, I mean, I guess that makes sense since school is jail, technically. Man, it sucks. So it was quite horrible. And I didn't really care to wanting to learn much, which would dip my grades low at one point, but then I would fix it. And then I would go back low, man. I didn't get... Mainly math. Math was just like... I would do my best in other subjects. But math? Am I going to learn the Pythagorean of my wife's pussy? Am I going to? Am I going to be a cave diver for her asshole? No. Why? Why am I learning this? So it was pretty annoying for me. I really did not like school learning in certain points or parts. But if that could have been bad, man, I was at one point in the most painful part. There's actually a video on someone's Instagram account of me nearly having a fight with some kid. Because I was always the quiet kid in school. No, I didn't want to shoot it, and I would never, because that's horrible. Though I do hate some of the kids there. But either ways, I was at one point on the bus, because I missed a day, because I had to go to like a doctor's appointment for my pills, because at the time I was on pills for sleeping, and I think ADHD, or like some disorder or something, I forgot. But either ways, I was taking pills, and I had to go to the doctor. And I missed a day where we would get our bus assignments. It doesn't seem like it was useful in the end, but I was with some guy's possible sister, probably. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really care. Was she hot? No. Am I gonna flirt with her? I'd understand if... Oh, shit! Fuck! I understand if I was flirting with her, you can get on my ass, man. But let her also decide if she wants this or not, man. God damn, I wasn't flirting with her. What was I gonna do next? Pretend to take her virginity? Hello. Goodbye. So, the boy just came up to me and told me to get off, and I'd get pissed. And I went up to his face, and man, we almost threw hands. I would have lost, though, because he's definitely stronger than me. He's, no joke, stronger. If you think I'm gonna win that fight, oh my god, man. You better be expecting to lose cash if you put a bet on me. I'ma lose. I might still lose. Maybe if I be strategic and kick him in the nuts. But no. I am not winning that. Hello. Oh, well, thank you. What do you say? Sure. I mean, man, you lost. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why? Oh, fuck. He's not that good. Okay, good. I have a chance. So, anyways, it was really annoying. Like, why? Why were you getting on my ass, man? I wasn't trying to do anything bad. So, I ran out of the bus. I walked out of the bus, or ran, I can't remember. And I was crying, man. I was bawling. Fuck. I was so hurt. Because I didn't like that kid. He was very rude. Very disrespectful. I probably was too at the time, because, I mean, I didn't have any conscience. And I was, at the time, probably very disrespectful too at people. I wouldn't know what I was saying. Hell. So, it was very unfortunate for me. I was not happy. And that was the first time I would face my problems. And I would apparently get noticed as that person. And some kids would notice me, some kids wouldn't. And I would really hope at times that no one noticed. But, I mean, it was hard to tell. And I wasn't shaving at the time. I had a beard and a mustache starting to grow in. So it was pretty hard for me, man. And I was I very much hated school at the time. Thank you, fuck off. Oh my god, I should not have won that. I'm gonna get a golden apple. Oh my god, Pink's coming for me. And what would be even worse after, by the way, was this one point, I would get accused of wanting to shoot up a school. Huh? Where'd you get your info from? What? Was I would be accused of like wanting to harm people in school. Like where I was confused. And I asked them, "Where did you get this info from?" And apparently it was girls in my class. And they're probably fucking sluts, to be honest. Let's be honest. They're probably sluts because my god, they must have had an ego. My god. They really were against me, and I was scared for my life, man. I thought I was going to jail. I thought my life was over, because you don't, that could ruin someone's life, man. And I don't know, to be honest, what they're doing at this point, but I genuinely hope that they fucking learned their lesson, or at least learned that that wasn't okay, because my god, no way would I want to shoot up a school. Am I that stupid? Do I really want to end my own life right there? I mean, I don't care about living life, man. I mean, I just view things as if I die, man. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought you get ender dust from chesting some items, but no. Either ways, I was like so unbelievably shocked. Like, my guy, the info you're getting it from, man. I had to plead to them that I was not interested in shooting. Like, dude. I'm not stupid enough. I'm not stupid enough to do that. Plus, they have security. I would have had a gun on me. Like, man, you can't expect that. There's security at the school. What would make you think I want to shoot them? And I was terrified for my life. I thought my life was over. In the end, they called it off, and I managed to I managed to plead that I was innocent. Thankfully, because my god, my life was almost ruined. And this wasn't when I was in foster care, so my life was already at a low point. Having days at school with your friends was just like the best time, man. I really liked having high school times, because that kept me away from foster care home. I was really hating it, man. I was miserable. But I'll get to another time when I was in foster care. But high school, great. It was wonderful at times, but it also had problems. But I do want to talk about my high school crush. Because she was, I had a crush on a girl. I forgot her fucking name, because, I mean, at the time, we were chatting quite a bit, but she was always like a late responder, and that's the problem that I never really took into consideration, because I've always had girlfriends on e-dating, when I was e-dating, that would respond so late. Like, brother, my god, are you like, are you sleeping the entire time? Am I not understanding what's going on? So, I was really confused why they were responding so goddamn late. Like, my guy, I'm gonna have to void. And it really upset me at times. But, yeah, I at the time would go ahead and ask her out, because I would confess to her. Man, I was a big man. I felt like a big man at that time, asking her out. In the end, after I confessed, she said we should go out, and that's how it happened. That was pretty quick explaining my relationship towards her. The problem was with her is just, she was late responding, and she had a crush on someone before that, and I waited because I didn't feel like it was a good idea, especially the fact that she just got out of liking someone, because she found out that person had a boyfriend, and it was devastating to her, and I don't blame her. I mean, imagine having a crush on someone and they apparently were dating someone else. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, there goes my bed. Oh, man, I'm dead. Ooh, very unfortunate. All right. So it was like, what the hell, man? What were you doing? Stupid ass. But either ways, she was someone I looked forward to. I was hoping she would be like the second person ever that I would actually get to move forward with the relationship. But unfortunately, COVID got in the way, because it was a real bad time to ask her out. I didn't even know what COVID was until we started the whole weekend for like spring break, I think. And that's when they decided school was not happening for quite a while. School did not happen for the rest of that year. Half of the year was gone. And it was due to COVID. COVID really ruined everything. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. He's a fireball spam. That's cringe. So, I was devastated. I wasn't able to see her, and it would slowly be coming to the point where she would be posting on Instagram of her visiting places, and I was like, what the hell? What's the point in our relationship then if she's just gonna not respond? Does she not love me anymore? And I was like confused, and I was starting to be convinced that she never loved me in the first place, man. I mean, you don't just accept the relationship and then never respond to him. What the fuck? But then again, that's like every online relationship. And unless you have like a good reason, like explain yourself, brother. I do think we should be communicative. And that was in the end. I didn't really think about that at the time because I was just a person who was in love. I was a lover. I was in love, and it was devastating. We broke up. I DM'd her, yo, I think it's best we break up, and she was like, okay with the dot dot dot. Like, what? Why dot dot dots? Did you? Was that because you were sad that we broke up, or is that because you thought that was also best and you just weren't responding to me enough? Like, I'm not getting the picture here, lady. You were never responding to me. It was hurting me a lot. I was pretty upset that you weren't responding to me half of the time, so it was best that it would happen. But in the end, I mean, I'm dead. Fuck. In the end, it had to happen. The relationship wasn't going anywhere. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, my high school had the most info because it had a lot of events. It had, or not events, more like it had more time for fun. Bit cringe learning that we did not ever use. I mean, I work at a restaurant and I don't really need to learn the quadratic formula to the Pythagorean of your mom's pussy. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Love y'all.